Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Richytck, and today I've decided to do this video just to share my thoughts and my experience as a casual player of World of Warcraft. I reckon there is many others of you that are casual players, and by casual players I mean you don't spend so much time playing this game and learning all the content, and sometimes it could be quite difficult. Like, that's why you don't want to queue up for dungeons or even raids, just for the fact you literally haven't been going through the content, you know, you don't know the mechanics of the bosses and stuff like that, which obviously if you put a lot of time in something specific you can learn, and that way you can get better. But me as a family person, kiddies, got a boring job and bills to pay, so unfortunately I can't put so much time and effort in the game. And the other reason why people become casuals is just that fact that you don't go through all the content, you don't learn, and you don't feel very confident to queue up for dungeons because you don't want to get basically bullied off and told off that you are a noob or a dickhead, basically. Yeah? Why I made this video? This video is more about me as a casual player and probably loads other people waiting for World of Warcraft Classic to come out. And I'll tell you why personally me, I'm so excited about that. It's like going back to school. Yeah, I failed so many grades that I have to go back to school and start all over it. I really want to put a very detailed learning process and learn the content of the game, the maps, the areas, the dungeons, and hopefully the raids. Like, learn this content. When the vanilla came out, well, let's say 2005 it was, when the World of Warcraft came out, I used to sit in these internet cafes, but at the same time there was other games which were quite popular. Like, I remember when the World of Warcraft came out, I wasn't much interested in World of Warcraft because I was playing more online, which at that time was extremely popular game back in Latvia, and but you can see other people playing the World of Warcraft, and that's how it sort of is. I switched to it, and because I switched too late, I missed a lot of content. So I would say I probably missed the whole first release classic experience. I think I played a bit more in Burning Crusades when it came out. As new expansion came out, that meant that the game is quite good. You know, people playing. It's not just one game. They're releasing more content, more updates, and that's why, or probably was the main reason why we actually switched it. But again, it was parallel with everything else I did on other games. I've been playing World of Warcraft over years, but casually. When you watch a live streams, which I do quite a lot on Twitch, like the same Asmongold, personally I think many people won't agree with that, but I think he's absolutely brilliant in his own way, and he's extremely knowledgeable about the World of Warcraft. When he does like transmog competitions, yeah, you can see he knows every single piece of gear on people who compete there. He can tell where it came from, what expansion, what raid. It's just so amazing. And the same way, it makes me feel stupid. You know, like, bloody hell, he spends so much time in the game. I mean, a lot of time. But he knows so well, and I don't know fuck all, literally, yeah, comparing to him. And I've been playing expansion after expansion, yeah, getting these levels, getting through the story more or less, yeah. We are at the BFA at the moment, yeah, and big massive disappointment on BFA. Don't know why. I really loved the questing line of the story. I went all the stories, all the quests, all that stuff, you know. I think I went up to 56 item level, 356, which is it's shit now. Obviously, when you look at other live streams at the moment, everyone is 75, 80 almost, you know, it's just crazy. But again, the reason why I never joined a single raid, even when the Order came out, I never joined it just for the fact that I don't know the raid. I've never been in the raids. I never reached that stage of the level to be confident and go to raid with other 40 people. Because if you fail, you know, all these people potentially can fail as well, and they'll blame you, and you just try to avoid that, you know. You don't want to get that sort of level of stress, and that's why we become casual, and that's why I'm really looking forward to WoW Classic, Because when the World Classic will come out, that means I can start all over it. I can sink in more in detail. I know in World Classic, in the first release, there wasn't much of a story. There was like little stories all over the map. Yeah, like little quest chains, which was not really a specific story. Like it started from, I think, Pandas maybe, I think. I'm really looking forward World Classic. And another big massive point is I really hope that the World Classic will get updated to next expansions. I know maybe it's too soon, too loud, but I really hope there's many other YouTubers that really think that that's gonna happen. How this is gonna work, we don't know yet. I really hope that it won't stop just on Classic. So that will give me a new chance, this new perspective to learn the game, get better in the content, and know more stories, you know, detailed, more dungeons, techniques and mechanics. I really hope that will happen. Right, I pulled a couple of links that I wanted to share with you guys, because today is 28th of November, so this is probably going to be the newest video for today, which I'm going to upload on YouTube later. I found a few links that I wanted to show you, and I want to talk to you about that, and I would really appreciate that if any of you are going to watch this video. Obviously, I'm not a big famous YouTuber, so I'm not sure about the people who's going to actually find this video. But if you do, and if you haven't been listening to me all the way through to this point, I would love that you could put some comments about the following things that I want to share with you. This guy, or this specific video that I found on YouTube just today. It's been posted a week ago, yeah, already. He talks about stuff like German forums, German World of Warcraft forums, and he's been translating some leaks and information from them. Apparently there's one German guy who got a secret information source working in Blizzard, or not, I think he's not working there anymore, but he was working there. And he talks about stuff like the company being at the moment at a very high stress level, because two things are happening massively. One is the massive increase of interest in WoW Classic. Loads of people are typing about it, waiting, so they are under pressure on that. But also, retail World of Warcraft is dropping down massively, and you can see that. I'll link this in the description. You definitely need to watch this video and see the information what this guy is talking about. Is it true or not? But it's been taken from German World of Warcraft Classic forums. Talking about dropping retail, I'm opening like 28th of November. It's midday in UK. I open up Twitch, yeah. So you got, let's do a refresh just to make sure it's right. So you got Twitch at the moment, yeah. So all the games listed, you know, from the most popular one going down. So at the moment the most popular one is Dota 2, which probably got some tournaments going on or something. But it's usually between Fortnite, League of Legends. Now the new game came out, this Red Dead Redemption, yeah. But about 3 weeks ago, top 3, top 4 was World of Warcraft as well. So the World of Warcraft now is dropped down already to the second row, the third game, only with 17,000 views. So you can see people don't stream the game anymore. People don't watch the game anymore. They don't care about retail at all. Everyone is waiting. Classic as me, same as me. Got advertising going out on my Spotify. Obviously got free account. Yeah, there we go. Well done, Richard. Other things, I pulled 3 links from World of Warcraft Classic forums. Right, the first one says, no changes taken it too far. So, I read through this one and like more or less, you know, the comments of people. Put this post, it says, I get that we all want the original, but come out there is bound to seem small changes like updated graphics and maybe character models and even the water. Small things like these shouldn't warrant people getting all pissy. These are tribal things that are probably to be expected. Adding looking for dungeons, looking for raids, tokens, etc. are a huge issue. But FFS people, get over the tribal crap. And people says there shouldn't be definitely no new character models, but the other stuff isn't a big deal. But there is also people who says like, who's to say that's tribal? By the way, there are no new models, which is good. The extra vegetation and shadows aren't a big deal. The water, however, is. It looks like a totally different game. Whereas the other changes are very suitable, but Water and Lava 2 are complete change from Classic. They don't fit into the world, it's clash of styles, and it should be removed. Sorry, I had my breakfast. So guys, this is the time I want you, if you've watched this video, could you please leave a comment and say what do you think? Personally, I'll tell what I think. Personally, yeah? I really don't give a shit about graphic options. Absolutely not. That's not what is about the game itself, about the mechanics. It's just the visual shit that can be removed if you don't want to. I mean, why people get all, like this guy said, pissy, I have no idea. That wouldn't change anything. It's just graphics. It's just how it looks. It won't change the mechanics of the game. One thing that might change was this bloke. He wrote a little comment. I think that was another thread, which he mentioned. He says, I can't wait to gank people that are hiding in bushes that are not showing in the classic version. Sort of, if the visual graphics going to be optional, so imagine that you put the new graphics maximized, so you got this extra vegetation, extra grass, and you're sort of doing world PvP, and you sort of think you're hidden behind this big massive bush. But when you go with graphical settings all the way down to regional, look, there was no vegetation at all in that specific area. So that's actually a very good point. He said, this guy, bloke, I can't remember his name, he said, can't wait to gank you people, you know, hiding behind these bushes that are not showing the original sort of graphical settings. Which he made a very clear point. It was quite funny. Right, another thread was, no vanilla weather, not playing. So, okay, it's another visual aspect and a sort of baby mode. Right, it says, how hard it is to understand, no changes. By the way, these threads have been just taken today, literally probably posted a few hours ago. Gliding in the Richytck Highlands during torrential downpour is one of the most enjoyable, relaxing moments I've ever had in WoW. Weather is no small thing. Messing with it will affect the entire feel of the game. And the other person says, the weather was awesome, yeah. It wasn't a deal breaker for me, but if the rain were lighter, but there's no reason at all for it to be different. As much as I allow Blizzard to re-implement the old weather system, it is really what you are choosing to boycott at the game over. It seems pretty minor to me. So as you can see, it's always colliding with people who wants to keep everything as original as they can, and other people that think that these visual changes is not a big deal. Which I choose this side. I'll stay on this statement that the visual graphical improvements in the game wouldn't affect my gameplay and my expectation from the game at all. Yeah, that's one thing. And the last one is what I really want to know your opinion about this is, I don't care about having to purchase Classic one-time fee or not. I don't really care what the subscription fee is. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be more than $15 for Classic. But please, Blizzard, don't bundle Classic for free with Live. Some of us aren't interested in playing Live. We'll never be interested in playing Live, and would Live, I assume that's just retail WoW. And would prefer the character names we wanted weren't grabbed by retail players who just wanted to poke their hands in and yell, lol, why are you playing an old game, what's wrong with you? Give live players a discount if you want, making paying for either Classic or retail cost £50 a month, but paying for both of them costs only $20. I say pounds, it's just like UK currency. Or make them entirely separate, such that paying for both of them costs $30. Or make Classic cheaper because it's not what you care about. Just don't offer Classic free with the retail subscription. So the people says 100% agreed. So what do you guys think? How this system should be working? Like better for you? Would you want two separate subscriptions for retail and Classic? Would you want it to be linked together? Or would you want it to be Classic free if you pay subscription fee for retail? Again, my opinion would be I would go for two separate fees or subscriptions, just for the fact, as the guy just pointed out, is that the retail guys just wouldn't poke in and name snicks like they said, and probably a massive abuse as well that could actually follow. I think this guy stated a very good point. So you be so kind and please leave a comment under the box section, and just tell me, what do you think about this system? What do you think should be the better option? As a casual player of World of Warcraft, I've been playing all expansions throughout casually. That means I haven't been going through all the content and learning the game as good as I should, just for the reasons, you know, not all of us can implement so much time in game. It's like going back to school, like I mentioned before, and learning all this game all over again, yeah, and then pick up stuff that you didn't pick up when this game came out. And I really hope the Classic will get updated. That's my opinion, and it would be great. We'll see what's gonna happen, guys. Right, please just leave a comment and say, what do you think about all these points that I made today? I wish you a fantastic day. Thank you very much for watching if you watched it. And I'll see you all in a World of Warcraft Classic release date. I'll be streaming on a daily basis, at least 2-3 hours a day. I already made agreements with my wife because it's very important. I told her my position of where I am and what I want to do or what I want to achieve. I'm not getting any younger, so we'll need to actually put a lot of time and effort in this game. But I can't wait the 2nd of November to hear the release date, and I hope it's gonna be soon as. I love you very much, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.